Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Long Live the Queen, where unfortunately there's a couple lost episodes because I had some trouble with recording. Fortunately, though, not that hard to get back to the same spot I was at before at the end of the last episode, so let's just keep going from here. I found out what the dog was for, by the way. To save you from poisoned chocolates. Yeah. So I know about that. All the other myriad ways you can be horribly murdered in this game, though, those I'm not so sure about yet. So, without any further ado, let's get moving. Alright, skills. So what can I train right now? Well, I need accounting to get into that place. So I can get the stone. Alright, what do I need? Pretty sure I need to be less willful to level up economics. Other than that, I think the rest of my moods are good. I think... Yeah, let's go for military. Naval strategy... Let's go for naval strategy and... You know, I have a feeling climbing might come in handy. Because I tried to chase that dude over the wall, and... Yeah. I wonder if there's anything else. Do I need climbing? Should I do climbing? And there's another dude I need to chase up any trees or whatnot. Alright. Well, I think what we're going to do is naval strategy and climbing. Naval strategy, athletics, climbing. Done. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your enemies. Okay. You practice climbing up and down fixed ladders, driving out any fear of heights and learning to move swiftly and surely. Good, good. You receive a report on the outcome of the battle against the Ixionites. You succeeded in driving them out of Marie, but it costs you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material. You lost 953 soldiers. The Duke of Marie will be happy, but we could have done better. So do you just lose a random number of soldiers with this? Like, is there a way to... There must be a way to mitigate the number of soldiers you get killed. Alright, so I need to make my character less willful. Excuse me. So let's attend court. Economics. Okay, now I can start learning economics. Alright. Economics. Yeah. The other thing I remember from the lost from one of the other lost episodes is that my accounting needs to be 60, so I need to get my trade and production up to 25 before I can go and get into the accounting place. Before I can get into the treasury. Yeah. Eek. Okay, yeah. Several disappearances in southern Chloris are already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Do we send hunters? The traditional policy on these beasts is hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So we just let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. Also, there's a letter for you. Hellerus, the Duke of Sedna, will be arriving next week for an official visit. Okay. It's really hard to make this girl cheerful. Like, really ridiculously hard. Alright. Economics. Okay. Let's just stick with the same classes for now. Trade and productions. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Giggle. Giggle. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. That felt kind of weird to read out loud. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. Accept his offer. Yeah, why not? I would be honored. Cheerful Wilferal. Your Grace, are you not aware that my daughter is only 14 summers? It's my decision. A betrothal only, of course. There's no need to hurry. You have your coronation to plan for, after all. If I might be of service in any way, please send for me. I will be happy to offer my protection and advice. Alright, so... I think the best thing to do at the moment is just to... Whoops. Is just to make her less depressed. Alright. And I got a massive detriment to economics now. I think... Yeah, I think that's because of willful. So I need to reduce willful before I can train more economics. But I got a big boost to military. Let's do naval strategy and archery. Naval strategy and archery. Because I know archery can come in handy. And I want to start building up my military a bit. Naval strategy. Archery. Done. Alright. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman is being convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Your Highness, this slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tries to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's just as it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mam's heart. Lied to her, they did. When she went to see why he'd not come back, said he'd gone for a soldier. When he never would. He weren't the only one neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime, but... Put her to work! This woman failed in her goals. She harmed no one. I do not require her life. She is kept far away from sister's court. She will no longer be a threat. You're going to forgive her? I'm indenturing her, not pardoning her. She will serve as a heavy laborer in Northern Ursel. She should be made an example of. She should be drawn and quartered in a public square. I have spoken. God's bless you, miss. Okay, so... let's see. Let's attend court. Alright. Ah, there we go. Bonus to economics. Alright. So let's go... economics on both. Trade, production, done. You're walking one day in the gardens. You hear a strange sound, look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. That's funny, I thought owls were nocturnal. I guess I was wrong. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There was a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen inflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Putting all the sick people together? Wouldn't that make them die even faster? We're not interested. Idiot. Alright, let's play with the toys. I think that was the right decision. Yep. Alright, so double accounting. Done. You have unlocked a new outfit. Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. As queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting, possibly give a speech. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. There is a letter for you as well. It's from Bryony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come here for the holidays. Apparently, her uncle Kevin is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Alright, so... I think less depressed. Okay. We'll double economics. Is double economics less necessary gain? Yeah, double economics one more time. Then I move on to anything else. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. I got the suit for economics. So yes, just enough. Today's precious and planning a festival for the good lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. People will recover from disappointment. If we lose you, there is no recovery. I will lead the parade. I will make a speech. I would rather not go. If you watch, feeling safe but lonely. Suddenly, you hear everyone moving around inside you. Turn surprised, but it's only Maid. My lady, what are you? Should you not be in the procession? It's a major festival. But there are other ways to celebrate. Confess your fears. I can't go outside. There might be assassins. Oh. Oh, she says. Just oh. Alright. So. Oh. Right. I don't have... I wish I could just change my... Why can't I change my clothes right now? Come on, let me change my clothes. Oh well, sneak out. Outfit. Let's see, put on the tuxedo. I will grab... I have no bonus to Lumen right now anyways. Negative to weapons. Animal handling. Let's level up my animal handling. Classes. Doggies. Done. I think the dog needs to be at 50 to save you from the chocolates. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the main area, you see the queen. Nope. I am not ready for it at all, but whatever. All around you, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. After a moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you are sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father awaits you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kegel alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. But I'm already betrothed to the Duke of Sedna. That does not bar you from dancing. Dance with suitors. You look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whomever you want, and you will not be denied. Someone scandalous. Why not? You don't want everyone assuming that whoever you pick first is your intended marriage partner, so why not make someone your choice as ridiculous as possible? With that in mind, you approach the Duchess of Ursel. You admit to yourself that you are hoping such an outrageous act would cause her to lose some of her composure, but she remains unruffled. At least the chorus of shocked whispers around you as you take your place on the floor is gratifying. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like part of you. Now every move is a mystery. You have been tutored in dance, of course, and as your partner, it is simple enough to move through the motions without mishap. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bits of exquisite food. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Murray, taps an elegant fingernail against a wine glass, letting a clear note ring out through the room. If I might have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. Her bravery and courage keep our borders defended. Everyone applauds politely. As the gala continues, you take the opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwenelle, for instance, the young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you, due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lila, and a fierce sportswoman. She has a few years ahead of you and the school of absolute terror on all the ball fields. No Bryony, she has said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Her parents are here dancing together, the Duke Consort clutching his Duchess possessively tight. Strange that there's no sign of your cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It would be scandalous if they hadn't come. Merva being so close by. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Alright, so, mood. Alright, visit the treasury. You overwhelm the guards with facts and figures, explaining that you need treasury access to adjust the royal budget, which may affect their pay packets as well as the taxes assessed on their friends and family. They stand aside. The glitter is dazzling, but some sixth sense draws you towards the little lock box in particular. This is what you need. This is the crystal that will make you a lumen. You tuck the box into your pocket. You can show it to your mentor later and get instructions on what to do next. Alright, so I think let's do dogs and what else? Dogs and climbing. Dogs and climbing. There we go. Yay, alright. The doggy will save me from the poison chocolates. And I learned a bit more about climbing. You learn to evaluate whether a tree or a branch is safe to bear your weight. Okay. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You're moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father is alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Siren, not a member of your circle. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as normal women go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. How dare she make a move on your father? Shame her with silent scorn. You meet her eyes and imagine your mother's disapproving presence behind you. She notices your stare, but only smiles at you ever so sweetly. Darling Elodie, I hope you have been well. Fine. Fine. Perhaps we'll be seeing more of each other in the future. She gives a little wave and exits. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. This is the path that you have set us on. What do you mean? Your acts have made everyone think about preparations for the future. Caloris needs an heir. My brother, your Uncle Armand, is looking for a wife as well. One of us, at least, must produce more children. But, Mama, nothing can ever replace your mother. But we all have to do things that we don't want to do. You should be careful how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. I am paying attention to what's around me. Alright, time to learn magic. I got it! What do I do now? Pick up the crystal with your bare hands, press it against your chest, over your heart, and say, Illuminate! Do it. Okay, here we go. Illuminate! Sailor Moon powers activate! You feel dizzy and both larger and lighter than you were before. The crystal has disappeared from view, but you know where it is. Wow. The priestess here is a friend of mine. I will come to your lessons in the faith and train you to use your powers. Cool. Alright, I got a bonus to Lumen. So let's jump right into that, actually. Classes. Lumen. Resist magic. Lumen. Sense magic. Done. You close your eyes and learn to feel the magic inside you. You increase your awareness of your own thoughts and emotions, making it more difficult for mind-affecting magic to twist your reactions. Is it the time of year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget? The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always some room for discretion. Based on the records and notes of the current expenditures, if you maintain the current rate of tax, you will still have 9,999 gold lassie and 5 silver tillassie available for special projects. If you lower taxes, you will lose some of that money because it will go to pay for existing costs. If you raise taxes, you should have more. Raise taxes. We need more money. Raise the taxes. If we adjust this and this here, most people won't even notice the difference. Only the ones who can afford it will pay more. As you wish. Okay, finally, something this princess is competent at. Alright, mood. Let's see. Let's visit the dungeons. Alright, what other clothing do I have? Tuxedo. I still just have the tuxedo and the tutu. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking this time sense resist. Yeah, I'm gonna do sense resist and then wield whole hog. Yeah, done. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man is being convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, your majesty. It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of magical beasties. They used me! They twisted my fingers into chains. My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, and the chains wrapped around her. I need a priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Sense magic, partial success. I do feel some kind of magic around him. Is it possible he's telling the truth? You know what? Pardon him. I'm very sorry for your loss. The monsters are responsible, not you. Don't blame yourself. The priestess of the Royal Grove will take care of purifying you. Bless you, your majesty. Alright. Let's visit the dungeons again. Okay. So naval strategy and climbing? No. Wield magic and climbing. Then into navals. No. Wield magic and naval strategy. Then into climbing. Wield magic. Naval strategy. Done. Alright. I guess I should have leveled up something else first. Oh well. I'm just on a small glowing light. Okay. My lady, there is a letter for you. Who sent it? It isn't signed. It appears to be a poem describing you in a manner that is entirely inappropriate for a queen. I what with a squid? That's hilarious. It's actually pretty funny. Just then, an incredibly unlucky breeze swirls... Almost reach it. You know what? No. I trained some climbing, but I don't want to fall down and break my neck. Besides, if you're lucky, it will rain and wash the words away. Probably not going to be that lucky, but... Alright. Visit the dungeons! Alright, so... Lumen. And let's do... strategy and then logistics, but keep going with Lumen. There we go. You have unlocked a new outfit. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Tichin in the Duke region of Eleth, has passed away. That isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Eleth in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother, Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in the personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Almost an entire eastern border. I don't know anything really bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. Send him to his grandfather. The Earl of Ishtar is the closest blood relation that Adair has. He should be regent. As you wish. Visit the dungeons! Spend your time skulking in the dungeons. Alright. Let's do... logistics and wield magic. You have unlocked a new outfit. Oh yeah. I should check that. There is a woman here to see you. She's a musician and wishes crown patronage, which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will memorialize you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries and entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. I wonder if she also writes naughty poetry. The musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. I don't know if this woman's a spy or not, so I'm going to reject her. Thank you, we're not interested. Alright. Angrier! Make me angrier! Alright, so... oh yeah, the outfit. Tutu. Tuxedo. Magical girl. Yeah, there we go. And the military uniform. Alright, I think I'm going to wear the military uniform. Alright, so... I think... let's do climbing in Lumen and then start on naval strategy again, maybe. Yeah, classes. Logistics. Athletics. Climbing. Climbing and wield magic. Done. You clamber up and down trees, able to fetch fruit or get a better view. You learn to shape light into images of things that are away or things that don't exist at all. Oh, cool. You receive a letter from young Lord Adair. It's an extremely formal letter for such a little boy, thanking you for your wisdom and allowing him to live with his grandfather, who probably dictated every word he wrote. Yeah, probably. +1 angry, -1 lonely. I don't really need to be lonely anymore, so let's play sports. Okay. Alright. Naval strategy and wield magic. military, naval strategy, and wheeled magic. There we go. I am an expert at offensive magic. You have nothing more to learn about wheeled magic. Staring up into the sky out your window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star. Pretty. Alright. Sports. Feel the thrill of competition. Mood. Willful, angry. Alright. So, let's go. Let's do... Actually, let's do archery and climb. Hold off on the magic just for a little while. Weapons, archery, athletics, climbing. Done. Alright, what a beautiful day. It's nice to stop and breathe sometimes. Alright. Sports, +1, angry. And, yeah. I think that's a good place to stop for now. Overwrite, there we go. Return. Alright. I will see you guys next time. Bye.